Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm ecstatic today and I've got absolutely amazing news because the NHS, which is the National Health Service in the UK, has indeed launched a brand new apprenticeship program. What this means is that if you are somebody who is interested in the non-clinical jobs, if you've been watching my videos, you know what I'm talking about, then this is an opportunity for you to get visa sponsorship, work in the UK, study at the same time, and end up with a qualification, which means that you're going to be saving yourself over £50,000 if you go for this opportunity. So whether you're in the UK or out, it is not an opportunity to be missed. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber as usual, I absolutely appreciate your time. But if you're one of those people that actually implement the things I'm talking about, I appreciate you even more. So if you haven't joined this family, hit the subscribe button now so that you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about this opportunity, who can apply, and the best news is you don't need any degree to apply. You don't need any prior experience. You don't need to be working for the NHS at the moment in order for you to qualify for this opportunity. But obviously, as usual with NHS jobs, you need to know what it's about. You need to have an excellent mannerism, understand the values and all of that in order for you to stand any chance whatsoever. So I'll tell you all the details, all of the nitty-gritty in this video. And before I even get into all of that, I do have a free newsletter. I've dropped a link in the comment section below where I share information such as this directly to your amazing inbox so you don't miss out on such vital information that is crucial for your personal and professional development in the UK. I also share info about free visa sponsorship opportunities such as this, obviously, whether to switch your visa in the UK or to move if you're still out of this amazing country. As you know, NHS jobs are exempted from the dependent ban, which means if you want to get visa sponsorship and you're working for the NHS in the UK, you can indeed move with your dependents. The government has already confirmed that. I'm also passionate about career progression opportunities. I started as a carer myself, and 11 years in the UK now, I have progressed to working as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing position. For me, coming to the UK is not an achievement in itself. It's what you do with yourself in this country because it's full of opportunities, and that's what I'm sharing today. Also, if you need to get in contact with me, you can find my contact details in the comment section of my newsletter. It's got my WhatsApp number. You can contact me directly on there, as well as my email address. If you're an email person and you think, or maybe you're busy, you're more than welcome to use any of those. But the newsletter is free to join, and I send you those updates directly to your inbox. So if you need support, you've got queries, concerns, questions, you're in the UK now, you're working in domiciliary care, you're working for the NHS already, you're on a dependent visa, you're on a student visa, these are opportunities that you should not be letting go. So again, that's what this is all about. So what is this opportunity really about? It is to become a dietitian. So this is a non-clinical job, for the NHS here in the UK. And let me tell you, healthcare facilities don't only work on nurses, doctors, midwives, and healthcare assistants. Because some people are like, hey, Melvis, I'm not a nurse. How do I go to work for the NHS? The NHS wouldn't function without all the different bodies and sectors, that support that organization in order to care for patients. Patient care is not about direct patient care. If you're a ward clerk, you're in admin, you're ensuring that patients have the documentation, they've got their notes, they've got everything. That is a massive role. It's not only about the direct patient care, which means that if you're watching this and you're somebody who isn't keen on direct patient contact, please know that opportunities are there for all different jobs. There's maintenance. If you're a very handy man, that's fine. If you're somebody who they have porter jobs, they've got a recruitment jobs, and all these opportunities offer visa sponsorship. So leave a comment in the comment section below. What is your situation right now? Are you looking for jobs? If so, which one are you interested in? Because I can join you in the comment section and provide some more details as needed. Other people can also chip in their own ideas, and you'll see that it's about information sharing, progressing together, succeeding together, thriving together, and indeed developing together. As you know, I'm all about the top 1% of people. 99% of people, I've got no idea. But anyway, so what does this entail? Let me tell you about the pay, by the way. So with this particular job, it's going to be for 3 years with this apprenticeship. So it's an apprenticeship, obviously. You're going to be working 30 hours per week for your employer, and then you'll be going to university once a week 7.5 hours. So your contract is going to be 37.5 hours per week. Quite a few different NHS organizations are now recruiting for this. So this is not an opportunity that I'm saying, oh, you're going to think about it next year. It's starting next year, which means you're going to be starting your course next year, but you need to apply today. And that's why I say opportunity waits for nobody. Also, by the way, I don't know if you're aware, I do have a private career coaching program. I've dropped the link in the description box below or the about section of this channel, where I offer one-to-one tailored, individualized, and personalized support to get these jobs, NHS jobs, transition into nursing, healthcare, non-clinical jobs, nanny jobs. It's really my thing. So again, if you're interested, just check that out at your convenience and do join. If you've got any questions, concerns about the program, check the comment section below. You see my contact details on there. You can give me a call in order for me to clarify how this program is going to support you, give you that tailored, individualized guidance that you need in order to move forward. So when it comes to the pay, how much will you be earning? So it's for 3 years, like I said. Year one, you're going to be earning £23,000 per year. So that's how much you'll be earning. Then once you move to the second year, you will be earning £25,000 per year. And then upon successful completion, obviously after 3 years, you will be earning £28,000 per year. This is a no-brainer. You've got no tuition fees. Your employer is going to be paying the tuition fees for you. Like, why? Like, there's no reason why you should not take this opportunity. There is no reason, absolutely, why you should not 100% pursue this particular opportunity. And by the way, if you enjoyed this content, hit the like button. Let me know you enjoy content like this, and obviously I should do more. Also share this with your friends, family, loved ones, so that they're aware of some of these opportunities. They can pursue them, they can put themselves forward and be able to get them. If you're part of my private coaching program, needless to say that, if you're keen on this, get in contact with me as soon as you finish watching this video. Also check on your community hub, because look, I've already dropped a link with one of those recruiting an example, so that you can see what it looks like, what the requirements are. Each employer, by the way, has their own requirements, so it's not a one size fits all as per apprenticeships, obviously, but you can check on your community hub, because I have dropped some vacancies on there for yourselves. And if you have any queries, concerns, as usual, get in contact with me, and I can go through that with you. But check on your community hub, you're going to see there with that vacancy, and then you can support you to apply, supporting information. What do they need? How do you take your current experience and make it so that it becomes so irresistible for this offer, and that you're successful? That's what, that's why you're in the program. That's what it's there for. So again, contact me after watching this video, because I know that when I share these videos on YouTube, many people that watch these videos on here are in my coaching program. So it is an opportunity for you to also explore that and be like, oh my God, Melvis, I've seen this new opportunity. I love that. How do I proceed? What do I do? So again, like I say, just reach out and I'll give you a call, and we can go through the whole process and what is needed, and your supporting information. I can review that for you to make sure that it's best adapted for what this particular role needs. But like I've said, check the community hub first, because you've already got the links there to the NHS employers that are actually recruiting now for this opportunity. And so that's what the pay is going to be. Once you've qualified, you'll be earning £28,000. But the best part is that after 4 years, as per NHS jobs, you will then be earning £35,000 per year. Look, this is absolutely amazing, which means that if you're sat watching this and you're thinking to yourself, well, Melvis, how to apply? Obviously, like I've said, is the NHS that is recruiting. So you need to apply directly, obviously, on their website, But most importantly, you need to make sure that you're able to adapt your application to suit the needs of the job. If you cannot do that, it's going to be difficult. These positions are very highly competitive. No matter the number of people they need, you've got to make sure that you don't only smash your supporting information and your application is spot on, but you also need to ensure that you're ready for the interview. So it is a two-step process. You've got to have everything on sleek for you to stand any chance. And if just looking at the fact that you're going to be saving to like over £50,000 for the entire duration of the course, because if you're doing this as an international student, it's going to cost you about £20,000 per year. So it is worth the extra effort that you need to make sure that this is successful at all costs. When I say at all costs, I mean you need to make sure you're successful, because you're going to have a huge cost saving and implication, and it's an amazing job. It is an amazing job. And So please do go for it, do apply. So apply directly on their website, like I've said, make sure that, you do that properly and thoroughly. But there's also one thing that I must say to you. When you're applying, obviously every job closes, which means that once they have enough vacancies, it is going to close. It will no longer be available. So again, it's on a first come, first served basis. So when an opportunity like this comes up, it is obvious that people are going to be interested, but the good thing is that because many people don't really know how to apply, it gives a very good chance for those people who are aware. And that's why people that join my coaching program, they have very high success rates when it comes to getting apprenticeships in the UK, because I have done 2 apprenticeships myself. I've done an apprenticeship in mentorship in nursing at master's level, where my employer paid for me to do that. I also did another apprenticeship recently for 3 years in advanced clinical practice. That's another master's course. So I've got extensive experience over the last 13 years working in the UK with doing apprenticeships, because that's what I've progressed so well in my career. But guess what? All of those courses have been funded by my employer. And the reason for this is when you understand the system, you know the rules, you learn what you're supposed to know, it makes your life in this country beautiful, enjoyable, and really, really worthwhile. So again, you'll be working obviously as a dietitian. If you don't know what a dietitian is, oh, by the way, let's do this as a little quiz. Leave a comment in the comment section below. What do you think is a dietitian, or who is a dietitian, and what do you think they do? Because the first thing you need is to know, what is this job about? What will I be doing? What are the expectations for me? You cannot succeed in a system that you don't understand. I always say this. You cannot successfully apply for a job that you don't understand. If you don't know what a job is, it will be very challenging. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, who is a dietitian? What is a dietitian? What do they do? And what do you think this job is going to be about? It's very important that you're using your brain, and this is going to be prepared. This is indirect interview preparation I'm already doing for you, because the more information you have about the position, the more ready you're going to be when it comes to the interview. And let me tell you, it is the top notch, the creme de la creme, that will get these jobs. Because when your employer is paying your fees, they're paying you to work, you'll bring your dependents if you've got any. It is a big deal, which means that you want to choose the best candidate for this opportunity. Your supporting information needs to be absolutely spot on, like I've said. So if you're part of my coaching program, get in contact with me ASAP, by the way, and check your community hub, because you're going to see it there under, I think I'll put it under apprenticeships and under non-clinical jobs as well, so that it's in both places. And no matter where you're looking, you've got that in both areas. So again, what do you think about this opportunity? I think it's absolutely amazing. It's great that the NHS is constantly updating, upgrading, and getting more apprenticeships, because one of the things, by the way, about the current Prime Minister that I like is the fact that he is so into quality education. He's had very good quality education himself, his wife as well. They're amazing daughters. They go to one of the best schools in the world. So it is not strange that they've got such good taste when it comes to good education. So he's invested a lot of money into apprenticeships, encouraging organizations to recruit more apprentices. And that's why you see that the NHS and other companies in the UK are massively recruiting, because of the money that the government has really put in when it comes to that. So these are opportunities that there's no reason why you and I can't take them. When I did my first apprenticeship, by the way, I was on visa sponsorship. So it's about competence. It is about competence. When you're competent, people will offer you what you want. People will want you, because when you're working and you're looking for staff, you're not thinking, I'm not going to take you because of visa sponsorship. When you have a good employer, they will recruit you and offer you the visa sponsorship, but you must prove that you're worthy of it. If you're not worthy, nobody's going to bother. So you need to be so good when you go for your interviews. I'm not sat here saying this is an easy walk in the park for you to get this job. You're going to put in any sort of random application. You get a CV that you've been using for whatever job, throw in and you'll be successful. It doesn't work. You've got to be intentional about your progress, your success, your journey, your career progression. I meticulously plan every single step of my career journey. I know what I'm going to be doing at what point. Some stages will take longer than others, but it's planning. You have to be intentional, because when opportunities like this come up, they wait for nobody, because you're going to be applying now to start in 2024. So applications are now open, and it's worth checking the T's and C's that come with it. There is no offer that doesn't have T's and C's, but you've got nothing to lose. You've got every single thing to gain from this. And so I appreciate your time. Check out this other video that I've linked up here and get in contact with me if you've got any questions. I'll see you in this video.